Yeah, they were just here maybe like 2 weeks ago. Really? All like
That's what texted me because I was
whatever
like,
you put down in May.
you know, if I pick you, do I have to pick these
The
two
news
guys
is
too?
good
I
though. They
don't
charge
know.
like $80 every time they come out.
Oh, really? Lawn dog
They
business?
definitely don't
I'm about to look at that.
So if I know
They do an aeration service too. I did that last fall. Had it all thing aerated and everything, and that seems really like
but
kick
like
it up.
just red one here, Ashley and like this is her boyfriend, but like they'll be in D3. Yeah. And then Faye's just kind of like she just wants to.
This might be like a new professional league in 20 years. Jeez.
Yeah.
When we start pro beach hockey again.
The other one I saw that was interesting.
Just moved to Galveston. And
Him and the other guy, because they're like maybe 1 to 2. Yeah, we figure out how that works.
Carl.
Lance is here too.
Fans feel okay. I just put them up.
It's a party now.
Yeah, I feel the air. That's fine.
$100
Yeah. It's better than no win.
Brad's got to have the hard every year. They came with a regularized.
I grabbed it from work, bro.
That's
clutch. I need
Love it.
it.
I don't know why with Google
back.
with Google Docs you can't print like all of it. You have to like do it in sections.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
You'd like change the setting.
Oh, really? So I had to like scroll to the next person that was in line.
It's overcast enough too.
Scroll to the next person.
That's painful.
Make sure I didn't miss anyone.
Why is he on here twice?
I was going over the list like 3 times last night, make sure I did, because like Caleb was reminding me last summer, I think I missed wine dealer.
Oh, really?
I didn't put him on the list, and we figured it out like the second round. We're like, oh shoot. So I have it streaming to like what the board
Yeah.
is. So it's on there if you really need it.
I mean, I just pulled up in here, and then my last night's work is.
On a receipt. Hell
That's all I had.
Were you at work
Yeah.
just doing it?
It was slow.
Yeah,
It was
so
right.
you were the last real hit.
You won it in the practice round though.
Yeah, the practice round. So we always burn. It's like what do they do?
Yeah, you burn one. Yeah.
Card game, you burn one.
Blackjack.
Blackjack. Yeah, burn one.
Yeah.
That's my policy. Oh, I want. Oh, shit, hi.
It's alright. I don't mind.
Hello.
These first 2 picks are gonna completely.
I'm going bold on the first one.
Sorry.
Just mute everything for now.
It's not that bold.
Alright, I think this is good.
You're not getting any sound from the devices, right?
No, I don't think so. What was that, John?
The delay's huge.
Yeah. Alright, that looks pretty good. Hey, Carl.
Are we having a hot dog eating contest on
So I'm sharing right now that screen. When we go to change to D2, am I gonna have to change screens on here? It's another tab? Okay.
Yeah, it's down there.
So it's ready to be shared right now. So I'm gonna test it really quick. So when we go to D2, you guys can just change it to there.
Yeah.
And then it should just show up. Yep. Okay, cool. Maybe a little bit.
Where do I get the link?
The link?
Yeah.
For this?
Yeah, the
Just
YouTube link.
look up Caleb Harder on YouTube. All right.
He ain't a captain.
All right, Lance. I think this has been live the whole time. Hello.
Everyone knows how to use that mute button, right?
This is live.
I can mute it from here too.
Okay.
Yeah, if you say.
Mute it when you make your pick.
Oh.
So then the stream can hear it, right?
Okay.
Hey, chat, can you hear me?
I don't think you have to get that close. But
All right, everybody, welcome to the 2025 Kyle Roller Hockey Summer Draft, brought to you by Chupacabra Sports. Make sure to go to chupacabrasports.com to check out all the latest merch. I'm your host, Lance Dadon, alongside with Matt Sewell. Matt, how you doing today, man?
you know, I'm having a good day. It's a beautiful day out here.
Beautiful day out here, yeah.
San Marcos, but in our backyard, lovely pool. Special thanks to Kevin, wherever Kevin is.
Yes,
Thanks,
thank you, Kevin.
Beautiful, beautiful place here today. But we're here to start another season at Kyle Roller Hockey. We have a new league this summer. We have D3, so we have teams for D1, D2, and D3. It'll be
Very
really,
exciting,
really
very exciting. 12 teams. 12 teams in
Lot of
throughout the
skaters.
entire league, yeah. A lot of skaters.
So we're just getting ready here in a few minutes. Did a few thank yous to everybody else. Some rules for the captains throughout the season for goalies and subs. And so it looks like all the captains for D1 are kind of getting ready. We're gonna get ready to start drafting here in just a few minutes, and then after D1 we'll go in order down to D2 and D3. So.
And just a side note, if your feelings do get hurt, you will be banned from the chat.
This is all for fun, guys. We're just here to have a good time,
Yep.
have a good day.
Yep.
We're just trying to. Sorry, I just saw a huge paper rolled out by one of the captains. I don't know if this is a
Nielsen's got a
Is that a full draft report on every
full
skater?
draft report. Hey Nielsen, can we get that over here? You got some notes over there for us?
Hey, we're gonna go ahead and test the captain's mic real quick to see how the draft table looks. But Nielsen rolled out he's got a lot of tape on it too. Might have to get some pictures of that for later. That thing looks awesome. I know Brad's got a clipboard from work, so thank you to I think it's New Braunfels Utility for supplying a clipboard for Brad today.
Oh yeah.
Special shout out.
Yep. We're gonna go ahead and test out the. Let's bring you over to the captain's table.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Okay. Garrett, Phillips, and the Texas Tropics are on the clock.
God.
Who do you think is gonna go first overall here, Matt?
Ooh, that's a really good question.
Nice.
I don't know what Garrett is facing more for, like, if he wants to take an offensive player or defensive. Last two seasons, Garrett, Brad, and
Okay. All right. First overall pick, we'll go goalie Matt Thomas.
Hey. Yeah.
Whoa, didn't see that one coming, Matt.
No. That's a big surprise there, actually. Taking a really good goalie. Being stable between the pipes is really important, right? So Matt's been a really good stay house here in this league for the last couple of years. I think the only time that he's had a bad day was when I hit him in the hand and tore his fingernail out. That was about it. So other than that, Matt's been really good. So
Yeah.
whenever Matt's in net, he's fantastic.
Even with a torn fingernail, he's still fantastic in between the pipes.
I think he's still. Who is? Oh, Murder Whales are on the clock.
Looks like Murder Whales have their first pick.
With the second overall pick in the 2025 Summer KRHL Draft, Murder Whale selects Carl Harder.
Well, Matt, I gotta say, I saw that one coming.
Yeah. They might as well have called that the nepotism pick. We already knew that was happening.
I mean, they've been playing together for a long time. Good chemistry out there.
Sometimes. The best part's the banter that goes back and forth when they try to hold each other accountable. It helps make themselves better, which is great.
Makes the league very entertaining.
Absolutely. Let's see. Who's on the clock now? We have...
Truffle Shuffle is on the clock.
Truffle Shuffle has...
With the third overall pick, Truffle Shuffle selects Justin Hanna.
I don't know. Commentators missed the pick.
Yeah.
Oh, they got Justin.
Oh. Justin, what can you say about somebody that's above 5'8"?
Just an all-around player.
Yeah.
And goalie.
He's great. Justin produces.
Yeah.
He's got the longest reach of anybody
Very
in the league.
versatile, yes.
Absolutely. We're
For the 4th and 5th overall pick, Team USA takes David Penn and Nick Jones.
Strong picks there, Matt. What do you think?
Team USA is coming out of the wheel here. They're taking a really strong defensive mind in Penn. Really, really good at leading the defense from the back and organizing the play. Has some of the sickest goals when he hits those corners, or that's forehand or backhand, and then a lot of speed coming out of. It was Nick Jones, right?
Yep.
Lots of speed coming out of Nick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you just hope both of them hit the net. That's really all you need. But they do more than often than not, so they're great guys too.
Great picks.
We have Truffle Shuffle back on the clock.
He looks pretty focused over there, Matt.
Where do you think he's leaning?
I don't know. He's got a good versatile player over there.
Yeah, the goalie situation is going to be a little interesting this season.
It is going to be interesting.
With only three goalies in D1, kind of rotating or having to get sub goalies, so we see that Garrett picked up a goalie as his first pick.
Yeah, smart move.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll see, if those back-to-back games end up hurting somebody. We'll see if the goalies kind of go earlier or later. It's also interesting to see. I know that Team USA, Brennan has a philosophy. Since Brennan and Team USA won every league in 2024 last year, I think he's trying to get back to that way. But he likes to draft some defense, some really, really strong defense. We saw that Penn early. And I think Team USA dealt with a lot of injuries this past season. I think I saw their whole team only there for maybe 2 games the whole season. So
yeah,
hopefully with Nick and David, they can be a little bit healthier.
With the 6th overall pick, Truffle Shuffle selects Lance Naden. Oh.
Wow. Pretty bold pick. Second round.
Yeah.
That's interesting, especially with like a 50% participation rate. Usually, you know.
No, congratulations.
That's a bold move. Hey, but you know this guy is always there for playoffs, so you know he'll be there. He's reliable.
Sometimes. When he hits the net. Got a lot of speed around the outside.
Yeah.
I know that he's working on a few things to try to solidify some power in those shots, which is absolutely wonderful.
Yep.
But no, Lance is a great guy. He works hard. He's got some of the longest flow in the league. We know that.
You got to think it's an illusion out there on the speed, though, you know?
You know, I think it comes from his lineage, honestly.
Yeah, that's probably
his dad's got lots of speed in the leagues that he plays in. I love your dad.
All right, with the Murder Wheels select their 2nd round pick, Lance Weimuller.
Whoa, back-to-back Lances there.
You know, I don't know what order I had French Lance and Dark Lance going in, but you got to take them 1, 2, 2, 1. You know,
it's
nice.
They're right next to each other in the.
Yeah, it's very interesting, especially when you talk about attendance, right? Both right around that 50% mark. However, they're not there for the same 50%, so we don't even get Lance on Lance much anymore.
Nope.
But
all right, with the 8th pick, the Tropics will take Zach Hale. And the 9th pick, we will take Raymond Buzzboom.
Oh.
Very good picks. I saw that Hale pick coming from a mile away, though.
Yeah, I think that's why Zach's not here today. He already knew that he was being picked by his number 1 boo-boo.
Yep.
So, great picks. You know, it seems like Team Tropics is just trying to put together the reigning champions from the league this past season with Pronghorns. How to think of their name? I always call them the Unicorns.
Yeah.
They should be the Unicorns.
You know, it's really hot out here. It's kind of hard to think, you know.
Yeah, being a redhead too, I just absorb more of the sun for some reason.
Yeah,
it hurts.
for sure. Nothing a ice cold Coors Light can't fix. Cheers, Matt.
All right. The Murder Wheels are proud to select from San Jose, California, Danny Salazar.
Oh, the pick is in. Danny Salazar.
Wow.
For the Whales, round 3. How do you feel about that?
I feel like it's a great pick. Great third round pick. Good snag. Great player.
Yeah, Danny joined us new this year. So it's nice to see him getting back into it. I know that it started a little slower.
In the 3rd round, Truffle Shuffle selects Harlan Gibbons.
Ooh. All right, we'll come to that one in a minute. So Danny, though, like I said, Danny started the season. He played in both D2 and in D1. Had a lot of time, so I got to play him in both leagues. A lot of fun. Really good skater.
Looks like we got another pick coming in here.
For the 12th and 13th picks, Team USA takes Abdi and Brandon Coburn.
Well, we got
Two solid picks there. I've played on teams with both of these guys before.
Brandon, got it.
Yeah.
No. Well, so let's talk about the pick for Harlan. Harlan's also joining us new. He helped refs on the last games. Great guy. He is an ice guy as well. So he's playing up the pond as well. So I think it'll be a really good addition to this team.
It'd be good to see him out here.
Yeah, I think he'll play well with Brad and Justin.
But as an ice guy, do you think he's gonna be able to handle the heat?
I think it's just going to be hard for anybody to handle the heat.
Yeah, that's very true.
The later games are usually the best for us, but I need to make sure we drink plenty of mountain water,
That's right,
warm
in.
water, whatever we want. But with Team USA,
And the fourth round truffle shuffle picks Jimmy Durham.
Jimmy.
What's up?
Yeah, you can come check it out if you want.
Both. We have
So
a
we've got
draft camera
this
and
camera.
this one.
This is the host right here.
Yeah.
You got any words for us?
No, I have no strategy. I'm just here. I got beer and food. I'm good.
Hey, no, it's
That's all we
beautiful,
need.
man. And his wife has homemade cookies.
Win, lose, or booze.
Yeah. Awesome. So let's see. Well, we talked about Abdi. We had Brandon. Those are great picks for Team USA.
Yep.
Really both defensive and really good at transition play there out of Team USA. We have Jimmy coming up. I think Jimmy's in the chat with us. Congrats, Jimmy.
Congrats, Jimmy.
Jimmy coming up with I can't read that name actually. Truffle Shuffle. Ooh, it's kind of a throwback, isn't it? Was Jimmy on Truffle Shuffle originally?
All right, for fourth round pick for the Murder Whales, selecting Kevin Banashwitz.
Interesting pick.
Great fourth round pick there, I think. I think that was a steal for the fourth round. What do you think, Matt?
Kevin's been great. Kevin's a fantastic guy on the ice, on the bench. I guess he's never on the bench. He's always on the ice.
Yeah,
No, Kevin's fantastic. Kevin is one of the best lefties I know. He's so much fun to play with.
Yeah, great wheels, smart player. I know he's working on his hitting the net for sure, but his passing. If he were to treat the net as a pass to the stick, I think he'd score a lot more goals.
Yeah, absolutely.
Texas Tropics with the last pick of the fourth round and the first of the fifth. We're going with Cole
into
Gotches
the goalie's chest.
Yeah.
and Ruben Lima.
Other than that,
Nice.
his speed's fantastic. He's got great. Actually, he's got really good hands at, in close too, which is fantastic for Kevin. But around the goalie.
Who do we got? Tropics got.
Oh, we got
Cole and Ruben. Wow.
Cole and Ruben.
Yeah.
So Cole was interesting enough was leading the league in goals for a long time this season. Fantastic season for Cole.
Yeah.
I know that the team he's on struggled a little bit with attendance and actually more of injuries towards the end of the season. Kind of fortunate because they were really hurting definitely Team USA and hurting some other teams. Mercied a few teams this season. So,
Yeah.
Ruben, what do you think about Ruben?
Great player.
Yeah, great guy.
Player. Great defensive. Lockdown D.
Yeah,
Has a hell of a shot from the point as well.
He's a great forehand shot. He actually scored a nice little backhand goal in tight in the finals.
Yes,
in
yes,
game
he
two.
did.
So that was a really nice game. Unfortunate bounce at the end of game two.
Looks like we got a pick coming in.
All right, for the fifth round pick for the Murder Whales, we're selecting Brian King.
Oh, there we go.
Looks like the Murder Wheels grabbed Brian King. I heard he signed up late. I'm surprised they let him join the league.
Ooh. That's right. I don't know. We might have to get some league official on that.
Yeah,
maybe.
it's I think the commission.
In the 5th round, Truffle Shuffle selects Greg Verheek.
Yeah, maybe we'll get the head of the board, Steven, over here after he gets done with his 4th Diet Coke. Great bunch of guys. But no, yeah, Brian's stepping away from captaincy this season. So having him join here with Brad, yeah, that feels like, or was I'm sorry, with Murder Whales. Oh, the Nepotism Brothers, you got that. That's fine. Kevin, Lance. Actually, I have a question for you. How do you feel not being on the Murders? You're gonna have to wear a different jersey for the first time.
It is gonna be interesting, but you know what? I'm not gonna have to cover Brad this season.
That's true. That's a lot of speed.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have a lot more wind out there.
No, this is looking good so far. Yeah. We might have missed the pick with Greg. Might have been talking through that, so I apologize.
For the 5th and 6th round picks, Team USA takes Matt Sewell and Paul C.
Back on USA, Sewell. How do you feel?
Talking about the jersey situation, right? I've got 6 or 7 of them now. I think it's a different design, so it's kind of nice to have all these little. I love the white on white on white. It goes well with my ginger complexion. It's perfect.
Yep.
We'll see how the rest of the team rolls out here, but it looks like I got a lot of speed, so I get to just sit back. We'll see how attendance is as well, though. Sometimes a problem. Hitting the net, problem. Lots of complaining, lots of penalty minutes. But we'll see how that goes.
Hey, you're a passionate player, You gotta love the passion.
Opinionated. Opinionated is definitely it. Greg, congrats.
Congrats, Greg. Welcome to Truffle Shuffle. Glad to have you on my same team again.
I have a Truffle Shuffle jersey. I played 2 games with that team a few years ago. It was the playoffs. That's the only time I made it to the games, and it was great. So, good luck with Truffle Shuffle this year. They're gonna need it. Team USA is coming back. Oh, we have Paul. I didn't see the Paul pick. Paul with Team USA. Paul's been fun. Paul came up. First time I saw Paul was playing in D2, and he joined up into D1 this year with the eventual winners with the Pronghorns. Oh, wow. And so, actually, my shin guards won the finals because Paul needed to use them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so, I hope that Paul remembers to bring his shin guards for our first game because if I'm playing, he cannot use them. So,
great insight there, man.
Yeah. Words of wisdom.
Yeah. What do you think of all these picks so far?
That's a real good question. I'm trying to see
With the 6th round pick, Truffle Shuffle selects Zach Schopp.
Goalie going first overall. We haven't seen another goalie come off the board yet. So I think, like I said, I think Team USA I know likes to draft some heavy defense, draft some dynamic forwards as well for that transition play. It's looking like Truffle Shuffle's putting together a lot of speed around the outside. So.
Oh, looks like we got a pick coming in.
With the 6th round pick, Murder Whale selects Brian Schrantz. I forgot his pool company name. I was gonna throw his pool company. What was it? Kaluna? Something cool.
All right, who would you miss? Truffle Shuffle. Oh, we got Zach on Truffle Shuffle.
As a skater? Zach is a skater, right? No. Please tell me Zach is a skater. That says Zach is a skater.
Awesome pick. I played on this guy's team last season. Breakout season for this guy. I mean, just making saves right and left when we needed it most. This guy stole games for us.
Yeah, right and left saves are real good ones.
Yeah.
Especially when you have players like Kevin that shoot right into your chest, right?
Yep.
And everybody else shoots around you, right and left.
Looks like we got him coming over here. Hey, Zach, how do you feel?
I feel great. 2 seasons on Murder Whales. Kind of sad, but I'm enjoying this draft, and I'm ready for a new season with the Truffle Shuffle.
Awesome, man. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
Good luck skating out with the Truffle Shuffle.
Oh, appreciate it.
Yeah.
How are you going to handle that summer heat in that goalie gear, man?
With the 6th and 7th round picks for the Tropics,
all right,
select Arman Azimi and Curtis Harden.
Oh, right. So the
Yeah.
Tropics slipped Armand and Curtis. How do you feel about those?
Great picks.
What up?
Looks like all the French toast fellas are going to be on different teams.
French toast fellas. All right, that was pretty funny actually. What kind of team is the Tropics trying to put together here? What do you think is their game plan?
I think they're looking for speed, lockdown defense, and then shut the door goaltending. I mean, that's what any team can ask for there.
Absolutely. So we have the Murder Whales here on the clock. We'll see what feels like. There's actually two inputs over there. When you draft your brother and all you do is the two of you think about picks all the time, you wonder really if they've already had a game plan the whole time, estimating what their picks will be. But I wonder if they're going to take a defenseman here or if they're going to try to round out their forward group. So we'll see what the Murder Whales select. Nielsen, can I get a close-up of that thing? That looks awesome, man. Who taped it together for you? All right, that's lovely. So, your wife printed it and she taped it together for you. It's lovely. Is it color coded?
Nope.
All right, with 7th round pick, Murder Whales select Jason Armendariz.
Great pick.
What a snag for a 7th rounder. What do you think, Matt?
I think there's a lot of letters in his last name.
There are a lot of letters. I'm surprised they can fit that on a jersey.
Is it like baseball where it like curves around? Does this font have to get smaller? Do you paper letter?
I'm not sure. We're gonna have to talk to our sponsor at Chupacabra Sports about that and see how they manage that.
Absolutely. Those at home, you also can go to chupacabrasports.com and get your local merch. And if you want to place any wagers on the rest of this draft here, we have Chupa Bookies, and you can only use Chupa Bucks there, and you either win or you lose. That's about it. So, 10 spots left in D1. We'll see who makes the cut. Honestly, I know there's a lot of players that didn't sign up this season too. It's so hot, so I know they're either staying indoors for ice, they're staying at the lake to cool off with boats and fishies. But I'm not sure who all is still in this the full pool of players that are either going.
Looks like we got
Shuffle selects in round 7, Justin Timbrook.
Hey, Timmy.
There's a call up.
Timmy in 7th round. Wow.
Timmy has,
I think he had a breakout season.
I think he actually did too. I would actually argue that he was most improved in D1 throughout the season.
2 goals in the finals.
I don't know if it's him watching the Texas Stars playing and just absorbing with the boys and seeing how successful they've been. But Timmy comes out, he puts a bunch of effort into it and he gets to the net.
Gotta love Timmy.
Yeah. I got nothing for that. Is Timmy on the... we're going to change that name because I just cannot read the Truffle Shuffle name. I know it's there because it's the only name I can't read. Who's that, Nielsen? Oh, okay. Hey, no, you guys are doing great. It's a nice day, good people. Special shout out to my wife who let me out of the house to come do this today. So,
Chat's blowing up. A lot going on in the chat.
Lots of happy people.
Yep.
Tim, eh? Oh, all right. We got Team USA here on the wheel. We got the captains joining into YouTube chat now.
Commish just put a clock on the draft here.
Is it playing sport? D1? Okay.
This is live?
Is it red or blue?
Blue? That one?
All the circles are red?
I've got it all organized by preference,
Okay.
so that's how I'm just picking those people.
We'll take BVV
Oh.
and Pop Rocky. Joel.
I'm down.
I'd be getting out of the way of that slide.
Welcome to the team BVV, staying with USA. And Joel. So BVV and Joel on the wheel for Team USA. Yeah, the flies are. Shout out to the flies. No fly cannon. You know, the salt cannon. Yeah, I feel that. Your dogs eat them?
Looks like there's some confusion over there at the captain's table.
Yeah, Truffle Shovel's trying to take Gino, who's not even in the draft.
Yeah.
Welcome, Gino. Try. But again, somehow we still let Brian King in. So
Yeah.
I don't know if there was a conflict between the two trying to get in the draft, but I hope Gino has a good summer with his baby. Luke making the jump up. Congratulations, Luke.
Welcome, Luke.
So I don't know, Lance, if you've seen Luke play a lot. Luke's been playing in D2 with the Yager Bombs.
The winners.
The
Wow.
winner, yeah, reigning champs, Yager Bombs.
You got to think with winning a D2 championship, you can make the jump.
Oh yeah, and I'm trying to get Luke.
Looks like we have a pick. Technical difficulties.
Andrew Poole.
All
right.
Murder Whale select Andrew Poole.
How do you feel about this pick for the Murder Whales, Lance?
Last two picks for the Tropics, we're going Junior, and we will go Brandon Williams.
All right, Tropic select Junior and Brendan Williams.
I see where your hand is.
So it did.
Yeah. No, and then it was like, yeah, Congratulations to, honestly, congratulations to everybody so far.
Yeah.
The season's going to be a lot of fun. D1 is a lot of fun, some really good guys. As long as you're not getting bullied by the commissioner himself, for a commissioner, he spends a lot of time in the box. The laptop does go home with you, though.
Best commissioner I've ever seen.
He's got a lovely beard, man. It's coming in nice. Good guy.
Beard.
Travels a lot, but he.
We got to get that guy some cowboy boots and a hat, you know.
You know, I think Nielsen's got a good connection for a recommended cowboy boot brand.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe an incoming sponsorship from that.
Oh, you know, I'd love to. I'd love to see if we could find some more community.
Murderwell select the free agent for the sub goalie spot.
Oh.
Okay, Murder Whales own that sub goalie spot.
Yeah.
That's going to come in clutch, I think.
Yeah.
They take priority on the sub goalies. So,
yeah. What that'll be this season, right, is it can be Justin Hanna if he's available.
Yep.
Or what it could be again a goalie from outside the league if we're able to get somebody if they're available, or we might have one of our lovely goalies being Zach, Matt, and
Zach's going to be playing a lot of games this season.
Taylor. Yeah, as a forward, that's for sure. Can't wait to see that land finally light and not at his net. So it'll be lovely.
I think he's fine. All that CrossFit he does, I think he's going to be just fine.
Yeah, did you know that guy's a personal trainer too?
I did know that. I found that out recently. But you know what? I believe it. He takes off his shirt before he goes out there. I'm like, you know what? I can see it.
It's the only guy I know that plays in a sweatsuit.
Great skin.
Hey Zach, how are you doing? Thanks, buddy. Good luck this season. Thanks, buddy. You have a good day.
Lags. Chat says we're lagging and buffering here. Sorry, chat. It's my first time using OBS, and it's an unknown Wi-Fi source, so you know. We're doing the best we can. This is the first one we've ever done, so.
Yeah, I mean, we're about 25 miles from Buc-ee's right now and connected to their Wi-Fi, so that's about the best we're going to get. Ray Price.
Wow.
The call-up to D1. Ray hit the Centurion mark this season with his 100-goal mark. I'm so excited for Ray to make this jump up.
You know, this guy's been waiting for the call-up for a long time. I know this.
You know, I'm super happy for him. I'm
Yeah.
sure that we're going to get something from Ray here eventually, or I'll get some sort of phone call or post. But I'm so happy for Ray. Ray is very, very outspoken in the community with his friends, his family, his hockey friends.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy for him to, again, finally hit those benchmarks this year. I'm happy for him to kind of make this step up and see some good two-way play from Ray.
Yeah. He's a great musician, too.
I don't think I've ever been a part of that yet.
So you guys tell them that trades can't happen until we leave the house, so rosters aren't final.
Yes, we will make that announcement. So the final pick here is Taylor. I don't know if I knew that was his last name.
I think this is a good opportunity between D1 and 2. The announcers should be able to get some plates.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yep.
And we can show off the food.
What
The
do we
char,
have to
the
say?
char
Oh, yeah.
burn.
Rosters are not finalized. Trades happen after this draft, by the way.
Yes, so
you will see the finalized rosters come out within the week.
Yes. So before games are this week, the rosters will be finalized. Trades are allowed to happen up until the captains leave this vicinity. So whether that's 2 hours or 8 hours, however long the captaincy decides to stay and make those trades, but they will be finalized by the end of today. Anyway, so congratulations everybody in D1. Good luck out there. I hope to see you guys out there.
And with that, I believe that concludes the Division I draft.
It does. So we're gonna take a break for a few minutes. Let them switch over. We'll get our D2 captains in here.
Right now? Oh yeah. All right, testing. Are we live? Coming here for Division 2. It's getting set up. I'll show you guys the D1 captains are over here eating their nice barbecue provided by Kevin Zimmerman. Thank you for hosting, Kevin. Brennan, you want to sit in on this? Yeah, I kind of want to eat more than talk, but. Oh yeah. Wait, what? Yeah.
We have to.
Yeah, you kind of, especially all of us want to play forward. So.
That's what sucks the worst.
Are we? Is anyone watching the thing right now? All right. Oop. Hey, where'd Lance go? Lance? Yeah, we're good to go. Yep. How do you pull up the chat again?
Go to docs. And then all the way at the bottom.
Chat.
And then just give it time to load.
And these are
There you go.
sweet. All right, cool.
I haven't had to ban anybody yet.
All right, we're going here.
You're gonna get a constant loop with your laptop speaker.
How do you? Can you turn off?
Oh, are you in this?
I'm there.
Do we have all the captains? 1, 2, 3. Okay. 4.
Yeah, we're gonna start with score goals.
Struggle to score. No, you're
Danny,
not.
it's nice to have you on the Whales finally. Unless I trade you in the next hour, but we'll see how this goes.
You know, I'm not. Yeah. That's what I said. But
D2 captains right now are talking over some league rules.
I think you need to go for like.
League rules, talking subs, agreeing to not get too high caliber of a sub. I don't know if you guys can see this, but Brian Nielsen prints out the longest draft. Yeah, it's a scroll. Yep. It's a scroll filled out with all the draft information. Goes off the table onto his lap, so he's working off of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nielsen?
The-
Oh, man. It's...
The Nielsen scroll of knowledge. It's do that again. Can you turn it off or unplug it, plug it back in, maybe?
Yeah. And then check your Bluetooth connections on your laptop.
Yep.
Make sure it's still connected.
Well, this thing is hot. All right, Jabra.
Yeah, just press connect.
Connecting.
Waiting for one of these flies stuck in someone's queso. I don't get it.
Still says connecting on here.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't work.
We might just have to do it.
Yeah.
We might just have to see who shows up on the draft board.
I think they'll just tell you guys what they're picking. Hey, so if you guys just want to tell
I think it's easier. if
them
they
up here
just-
who you're gonna pick, that's probably best.
Well, I think it's easier if they just. Who's doing the main board? I think it's easier if you just do it and then we just read it.
Oh.
That's the hardest thing. So can you
Wait.
make the board easier?
Hang
to
on
read?
1 second. We can't make it any bigger though, because this needs to be showing on here.
Yeah. No, but I meant like, is there a way that you can? There's 1,000 flies here.
If you move that, it's gonna move
It's
it on
gonna
the
change
screen.
it,
Yeah. But we can't do heads up.
Did it connect?
Yeah, I think you just put it on here. That's easiest. Actually, what you could do is
He left for D2 and D3, correct?
Hold on, fellas. I have to plug back in.
He was on select with Eagles pick.
Go for now.
Good skater. Probably.
Oh no, I clicked the wrong button.
I'm eating on camera though.
The Dudley guy.
Dudley.
Yeah.
Oh, let's take him off. He can't play. He could only play Thursdays.
Gotcha.
Who is that?
Which I didn't make the name.
Oh, so he's like just done now.
Any more like that?
No, that was the only one.
Dudley, you said? Let
Dudley.
me find him.
He was a late edge last night. So
Alexander.
he was on the Bumblebees.
He's a big defenseman on their team. He's a good player.
Okay, we can do
Yeah,
something.
he's solid.
Doesn't have a lot of
No,
points in
I'm
the season,
talking
but
about
he's
live.
just solid.
Yeah,
defenseman.
you don't need that for a
Good
defense.
defender.
Who are we talking
Oh my, there's like
Thompson Andrew.
The Mandry.
Probably the last guy on the
I need this
list.
dog to
If
eat.
it's in alphabetical order.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at
Pat
this.
Ortiz. I wanted to ask about him.
So Pat Ortiz, he
There's
played
four
for
here.
me a couple years
He
ago.
played with the Otters,
He's on and
right?
off.
Carried away.
Yeah.
I played with him a couple
Is he a
years
big
ago.
guy?
All
He's
right.
a big
bigger
dude.
guy, yeah.
He's got
Kind of.
Bigger than us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
He's a
we're
big
gonna
dude.
start,
He's
round
not
two
got
here in
great
2
wins,
minutes.
but he's good.
Yeah, he's very
We
good.
changed up the
Yeah.
formation a little bit. We're having some trouble with the captain's mic, so we'll
Yeah.
see the picks come down.
A couple games, yep.
So if you like playing with short roster, pick him up.
Yeah. I'm going to pick all the short roster guys because I had the long roster last season.
I haven't taken a bite yet.
My first round pick, someone who will never be here.
You know Evan's always going to be ready to sub.
Don't pick Evan
Oh, yeah.
Stevens. You remember that guy?
Yeah, don't pick Evan.
Matt,
He's
you ready?
gonna be there.
Yeah.
He joined back up.
Yep.
All right, let's go ahead and
I would
start
take him
it.
100%.
All right, so
Yeah.
the D2 is about to is going to get
On the
started
clock,
here,
ready to
so,
go?
Here it
All
is.
right, I'm gonna pick
Jaeger bombs
James
on
Napoli.
the clock.
Sick.
Jaeger bombs, Jaeger bombs, fresh off a championship with the first pick. So don't know how they paid for that one. Some extra dues.
Some ZJs.
You know they lost some
Brian
picks to
Nielsen's
Division
on the
One.
clock.
You know they did. They
I'm gonna
did. They
take
actually. You know what? They have 3 of their heavy scorers moving up into D1 with Caleb, Ray, and Luke. So congratulations to them. We'll see how Anthony bounces back. So Anthony's going to come out with Napoli as the first pick, freshly married.
Wow. Yeah, freshly married guy.
Yeah. So good on him. You
I
know.
wonder if that's gonna mess with his attendance.
You know, I don't think so, because I think he was actually at a game the week that he got married, and some of us were asking if he just got married 2 days ago.
I didn't know this.
I said yes, and I scored a goal. All right, so good on him.
That's a hockey guy right there, you know.
Who?
Andrew Minor.
Oh, it does say the captain's mic is on.
Let's see.
Carl,
Play it again.
they said that
It's
the
tough to play.
Oh, I see.
Huh?
What?
All right, thank you for letting us know about the mic.
Breaking news.
I think it's a little easier. We don't have 2 speaking. Yeah, it's like 1,000 of them. That's where we should have sat under the fans. Why are we sitting out here in the heat and the sun?
Oh, you know, we have the easy job.
Oh, we see Evan coming in for the Outlaws. Evan is a man of many uniforms.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Evan might have one uniform for every team. I'm not sure if he orders them that way in preparation to sub for everybody, but
You know, he's prepared for all occasions. I've played tournaments with this guys, and you best believe he's prepared.
oh, there's a little baby fly. Yeah, we see him. We have Andrew for Win Lose Booze, and then we have Danger Zone with the wheel with Caden and Sean. Is this Sean as a goalie? Sean as a player? Sean was very adamant it was Sean as a player. So spreadsheet. So is the spreadsheet showing? It should be showing D2 on the spreadsheet. Let's see.
We got to change it.
Oh, it moved.
Thanks, chat. Appreciate that.
Fluffy dog breakdown. Yeah, we'll get the booze captains here and or our host at least in to give some introductions of the fluff monsters we have around here. We have
Caleb.
we actually have Remington.
Caleb, come work your cropping magic.
I thought he fixed it.
It resets it every time we change it. I need your cropping magic.
Oh boy. Showing off all my tabs. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good here. We're gonna cover up. There we go. All right, we're good. Yep. We lost our commentators. Hey, Brad Johnson, come join me. Come join me. Brad Johnson, captain of Truffle Shuffle. They're back in D1.
Bringing it back.
Bringing it back.
Last time we won a ship, so you know.
Actually, yeah, I was on that team with you. The first, that was my first D1 championship.
Yeah.
Good times. Good times. There we go.
I'm surprised the goaltending situation, a goalie hasn't been drafted yet. What do you think?
I'm shocked. Personally, I thought that the goalies were going to go first, second, third, fourth overall for D2. So
I would agree. I think with Zach flexing into that only D1 goalie playing down,
yeah,
that he would have definitely been a high pick.
I will say though, James Napoli is a fantastic first overall pick. I'm shocked that he went to D2, but it's how things go at Kyle Hockey. Nap is going to get a lot of goals for the Yager Bombs. I'm excited to see that happen. Hoffmeister, let's keep it respectable in the chat now. Come on.
What did Hoff say?
Brian, you can draft yourself. Wait. Can I do that?
See, what you guys can't see is all the guys over here are also watching the draft on the TV. They're tracking it live. I don't know.
Next time let's do this in the Cal courthouse.
Yeah. Sounds great.
So, somebody on the board still there is William Schwartz, and he used to play a couple seasons back.
Oh, really?
I don't know how much he's been playing lately, but he was definitely a high-flying player. He could skate.
There's some good guys left on the board. Oh, we have our first cannonball of the day. Sean Sharp has entered the pool.
Captain. Oh wait, that was Sean. Our D3 captain.
Are you guys still? You just picking and putting it on the board?
Yeah. Yeah, you just read off the board.
All right, Brian Nielsen picks this third round pick, Jacob Davis. Fantastic pick, fantastic guy, great work ethic, great family, good kids. He'll work hard for any captain and sticks with Nielsen.
Yeah, I played a Ironman tournament with Jacob Davis one season and actually lost in the championship of that tournament. But definitely a solid player.
Yes.
These flies are miserable.
Yeah. Who's on the clock? It is Win, Lose, or Booze. Kevin Zimmerman, host of this year's draft party. Draft party. Yeah. All right. Win, Lose, Booze takes Seth Cohen with their third round pick. It's like a good roster shaping out there for them.
Is it all the same when those Blues guys?
Nah, it's,
Oh, no,
it's,
they
it's
picked
different.
up Christian.
All right, up next here, Andrew Bronkema with Team Danger Zone. Thomas Zanandri.
I think Bronk's the only captain that came back with a new team name.
I think so, yeah. Everyone else is keeping it. Though I will say the Outlaws went with a nice summer theme, blue jersey, more roller hockey style look this time.
Yeah, those Danger Zone jerseys are pretty sweet though.
Yep.
Reminds me of the Blue Angels.
Pretty good. Jimmy Durham's asking, why hasn't anyone taken Zach in goal yet?
Exactly.
We are asking the same
we
question.
We are asking the same question over here.
We are in disbelief, Jimmy. Yeah, Justin Hanna also agrees. The vets are weighing in here, and we think their opinions are correct.
Yeah, you know, to elaborate on that, until Matt Thomas showed up, Zach was definitely the best goalie in the league, by stat-wise and everything.
Yep. Let's see, we are still, Danger Zone is still on the clock here. He is, Andrew is looking through all of his spreadsheets as a good project manager would. I bet he had the best spreadsheets here. All right. Jimmy Durham says he's about to crash his car because he can't believe this.
Watch it in
But
the car.
Zach has not been drafted yet. What is going on? The goalies, actually, if you want to see this, the goalies are right here chilling. They're in disbelief as well. They're not really sure what's going on.
Yes, that's pretty normal.
Yep. So you guys want to come weigh in? We're going to invite top prospects.
It's a
Zach
common
Shope,
theme
Stephen
here.
Crane.
I don't mind getting
Forget
drafted
about the
last.
goalie.
It'll make it that
It's
much
all
nicer
right.
whenever we win.
Correct.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure you're a champion, sir.
Zach is a ticket to top seed.
multi-season,
No,
multi-league
if I'm over here, I'm picking
champion.
Justin Hanna goalie first round. That's what I'm doing.
Is he playing goalie on DT?
Yeah. Well, he's listed.
Looks like we missed a couple of picks here. So we got Josh Lovett on Danger Zone and John McGowan, shocker, going to win, lose, or booze.
Oh, it says James. It doesn't even say Jimmy on there. Look at he's
Yeah,
using the
James
full
Durham.
Name. James
Dr.
Durham.
James Durham. Tell Zach, go Birds.
Go Birds. Oh wait, I got my hat.
Ah, there it is.
Go Birds.
We do need a timer. 30-second timer is ticking now per captain. Anthony Mortarano.
What are these captains doing?
John Webb. Still not Zach Shope.
You could probably ask the same thing of the D1 captains. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably smart though because he
There's
gets the
some
next
spicy
pick. Though.
picks
He
in
gets
that
the
draft.
pick goalie.
Did they come to an agreement to not pick goalies to the last round or something?
we're slipping to at least round 5 now.
This is wild.
Yeah.
I feel like
I talked to two of the captains this weekend. They both said they were picking a goalie this first round.
I would think.
or 1, 2,
Maybe they all got caught up in players.
4 happens. It's yours anyways.
That's true.
All right, who's up? Yager Bombs.
What I'm surprised about so far, boys, is that the reigning D1 goalie champion Stephen Crane has not been selected.
Yeah. Yeah. It's shocking.
I want to point out that it wasn't just me.
So we got. Hey, Zach, you have some questions for you in the chat here.
we got some questions? Okay.
Alex Stivers comes in. Zach, are you going to be coaching my kids at the summer CrossFit camp coming up?
Oh, I will be there. But yes, this is not a hockey question, but I will be around. But no, I will not be doing that.
Thank you, Stivers, for the well thought out question
Good
there.
question.
Who?
That Chupa workout program, though, right? Still
Yeah.
in progress?
Yep. Gary Bernard, back in Texas, moving back from San Jose, California. Welcome back, Gary. He'll be back in July, I believe. Long anticipated return to the league. Excited to have him.
It'd be good to have him back.
Yep. We missed Chris Reed. Chris Reed, congrats on getting drafted by the Outlaws.
Outlaws back on the clock? What
Outlaws are on the clock.
what type of team are they looking to put together
A lot of hustlers. A lot of hustlers. We got Tallis. Tallis is a new player in our league. He's a big body. Could be defenseman, could be forward. I don't know, but good player, good skater. Davis, same thing. Reed, same thing. Evan can rip those slap chops from the point. He's like a junior bus boom in a way.
Junior bus. Oh, baby boom.
Baby boom. Aaron Boren, nice to see you. Gary is back. Yep. Outlaws?
Is he deleting them off the board once they get picked or no?
Yeah, he moves them. Thank you to those who have stuck around this long.
Barra and this one is player, right? Not goalie?
Who?
Barra and this is player, not goalie?
Yeah, I think so. That sounds right. So Nielsen right now, I'm not sure if you can see this. The guy closest to us on the left is going through his scroll of all the players. Oh, we have a pick. Who is this pick? Adam Weinmiller. Welcome, Adam Weinmiller to the Outlaws. Adam won the D2 championship in the spring season with the Yager Bombs with Anthony's team. And we have Sean May selected with Win, Lose, or Booze. Another good player. He's got some dangles. Brendan O'Brien is having a something issue here.
Probably caught a fly.
Yeah, he's
might have caught one of the flies around.
All right, danger zone's on the clock.
Have you spoken?
No, you want to get in on
No, you're doing great. I just want to that's why I'm enjoying this.
I don't know a lot of these guys. So.
Yeah, so Sean's a good guy. Actually, I was at his brother's wedding a few months ago. Real nice family. But Sean played on the Weasels this season.
Yeah,
he had the game-tying goal in playoffs of a beautiful goal that hit the crossbar and in. So tried to pull them back into that game. They had to lose in overtime. Win, lose, or booze. It'd be a good add to that team. Seeing how that team shapes out this year. Big surprise. Looking back at the picks,
big changes in their roster.
Honestly, the biggest surprise is probably the nepotism pick as well. In McGowan, could never see Zimmerman and McGowan separated. One, because I can't tell them apart half the time. But that's my problem. Who else do we have on that team? We have, let's see, taking a look at Jaeger Bombs. They picked up Gary. Welcome back to the league, Gary. I just heard you're moving back, so congrats on that. I hope that goes well for you. Safe travels.
Oh, really?
I am still dumbfounded that a goalie has not been picked. Or is Weinmiller in that? Is this for a player?
I don't know. Hey, is that Adam's skater or Adam is a goalie? Adam is a skater. I think a lot like D1. Goalie's optional.
Yeah.
So, we kind of just. Right. We're getting sass from the commissioner over here, or the board executive. So we'll make sure to put a few off the cage next time we see him. Yeah. Right where Kevin normally shoots. We don't have Kevin here for any comments, so Kevin's working on hitting the net still. So.
You're gonna hurt my feelings, Matt. Mom didn't think that was optional.
Sorry about.
I don't know your mom. Your mom's probably really nice.
She was.
She's in her box. I'm gonna go sit in the car.
Yeah, me too. I have a blazer that I brought to wear. It is so hot, I'd die.
You did for this?
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna grab it. We're gonna. Sorry to do this.
Just so you know, next season, like
if you need defenseman, Bourne's on the board.
Suit. So I have to go Team USA.
Doing great, Brad.
What's that?
Doing
No,
great.
I'm not doing well. I only know the people that I played with.
There's a lot of new guys.
Yeah.
Brandon, I'm still down for the trade.
The skating scientist. What a name.
All right. We have Rich Fuchs has been drafted by Danger Zone. Rich is a great dude. new to Texas in the last, I think, year or two, possibly. Awesome guy to have in the league.
Oh, now we're catching some wind here. Now we're starting to catch some wind on some goalie picks here.
Yeah, they're finally getting smart over here.
There it is.
Jeez. So hot.
Look at this guy.
All right.
Have a seat, Matty.
Here we go.
Analyst over here.
Couldn't handle it. I'll have to dress pants in the car too. I should. What's the rating on this this YouTube channel right now?
Yeah, please don't get me banned.
Demonetized for sure. Oh man. Well,
You're gonna be sweating like a dog.
I'm already sweating like a dog.
Oh,
It's just the walk. Oh, what did I miss here? All right, so we have Adam, we have Sean come off the board. Ooh,
Corey
Allen.
going to
Allen's a
win, lose,
great
booze.
pickup.
Look at that.
I didn't see the Allen Rich pickup. Allen's got a killer slap shot from up point too. Allen also on the winning team this season. He's coming off a fresh win, moving over to Danger Zone. Then we have Rich also joining on Danger Zone. So Andrew's putting together a pretty good defensive team here. I like it. And then let's see, win, lose, booze. Surprise pick from them. Picking up Corey. Corey's got a lot of heart in the game. Goes hard into the corner, comes harder out of the corner usually. But Corey's got a real good attitude though, and definitely tries hard. Really passionate about the game.
Yes, he is.
So we'll see what the Outlaws pick up here.
Corey's one of those guys. I don't know what it is, but as soon as he puts the skates on, he just flips a switch and doesn't know how to control himself. So he'll be spending a lot of time in the box.
You know, there are competitions usually about who can be the best. Being the best in penalty minutes is usually something that I know our commissioner strives for, but he changes the script a little bit sometimes. Corey, again, passionate in the corner sometimes. Again,
He loves his goal celebrations.
you know, I will say Corey does have some of the best goal celebrations. We could hear him either in Kyle, New Braunfels, San Marcos. Sometimes that woo is still echoing in my head. I see. It just started to echo. So
That's including the drop-in celebrations too. So I just want to make that
true.
clear. He's always passionate in the game.
Does where it is that Corey celebrates that way at Xbox, and I love it. So that's fantastic. We got Luke Johnson coming in for the Outlaws, so that'll be nice. Luke also passionate, moving over from. Well, we don't have the team tactical this summer, so we'll kind of see that team split up a little bit. No tactical, no weasels, no grackles. What was the fourth? Were there 8 teams or 7 teams? What was the 8th team?
Gold diggers.
Gold diggers. No gold diggers.
Yeah,
no gold diggers here anymore.
This season being only 4 teams, it's definitely changed up the draft quite a bit.
Josh Wilson, lots of pace out of Josh. Josh, nice hard skater, so I think that'll be a good pickup for the Jaeger Bombs and their type of play. So we have 3 rounds left here in the
Pretty
second
solid
round.
defenseman still left on the board, I see there, with Aaron Bourne. Played with him at OG Truffle Shuffle, won a championship.
Big fan.
Are they drafting goalies? Oh, they are allowed to draft goalies. All right, that was just Are they drafting goalies?
Everyone in the chat's like, what's going on with the goalies?
No nuke lizards. That's right, Adam.
If you thought Shador Sanders dropped hard, you know nothing. This is crazy.
The goalies are turning on the cap.
All right, we've gotten a proverbial threat from D1 winning goalie Steven. Steven has vowed to help people increase their stats if he is drafted last as the last goalie. So I guess that threat is actually only to Danger Zone.
Part of the draft is
Panic,
sponsored by
I think they're putting up shooter tutors in D2.
Okay, let's be honest, Hannah. Though I've opted. I'm trying to get shooter tutors. I call him Franklin, but I'd love to put a Franklin in that because not half the time, but a lot of people can't shoot on shooter tutors.
Yeah, to be fair.
However, we have a
think I
goalie
could
who
score on
wears
shooter
black
tutor.
pads, his penguin jersey. We could call him the shooter tutor.
The shooter tutors are actually bad training. In my opinion.
Another goalie snubbed. Oh, there's another one. We're just getting We're just getting
Chris Diaz off the board for the Bombs. I know. I only know it from the baseball heckler who's like, "Hey, Diaz, left hand or right hand?" That's the only reason. Yeah. Anyway, Chris Diaz, welcome. Welcome to the Bombs. Good luck this season with the Bombs. We have Brian Callahan coming off the Outlaws.
I'm really looking for Win Lose Booze here to draft Ryan Adams so they can actually be in the box the entire game between him and Corey. I think that would be a very interesting dynamic.
Oh, yes, Justin. Steven is playing D2 goalie.
He said, "Make Sean wear the blazer."
Steven, you're not available.
And
You're not available to.
here in shock.
Shot to the ego to see yourself go from the 9th fucking round in D2. Thanks a lot, guys.
Well, now my YouTube's banned.
Hey, when you're ordering jerseys, don't give me one.
I'm gonna get you like an anti-D2 jersey.
Hey, I want you on my team.
Steven is playing D2 goalie. Yes, that is correct. We have this
goals
close
a
up
game,
here
we'll
of
know what
Steven as he waits in the draft room to be drafted to see where, so we can get his
He's like a foot away from the captain's talking about him too. It's hilarious.
Yeah. No, but just in general.
No, you're talking about them.
Yeah. So we'll see Steven's immediate reaction once his name comes off, if it comes off in D2. We'll see as the goalies fall here to the 8th and 9th rounds. Booze did not take the pick that you thought, Brad. The Booze picked up Aaron. So Aaron will be joining the Booze this season.
Yeah, that's a solid pickup.
Sean's stepping in.
I believe Aaron's
Sean is
probably one
stepping
of the
in.
better defensemen in the league.
We lost him. Don't worry, guys. Chat, we will get a close up.
What's that?
We have a trade.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. First trade is in. USA is trading Brandon Coburn to the Murder Pony Wales Murder Wales for Kevin Banana. So the Banana Man is back with USA. Doesn't even need to buy a new jersey. Welcome home, Kevin. Don't worry, we'll get you out on Saturdays to the Chupa Sniper Academy so that we can work on hitting the net. So, good luck, guys. We'll make sure that gets corrected.
I can hear them talking about the goal.
All right, we have Alex Sauer.
Oh.
Where's Steven? Steven off the board.
Oh.
Steven taken as the first pick.
Just for that.
All right.
10 goals a game.
So we have Alex Stivers with Danger Zone, and it sounds like Danger Zone heard the threat from Steven a few minutes
There I
ago.
go to Win Lose Booze.
Yeah, you can turn it around. I don't know if you can see him over there. He's all the way over there. He's ecstatic. The commissioner with the ultimate comment. All right. Yeah, so Steven taking as the first goalie. So it looks like we're going to have a run on goalies here.
The irony of the situation is I'm pretty sure that Zach was taken higher up in the D1 draft than he was in the D2 draft.
I think D2's got a different perspective on players. They really want to solidify their friendships and making sure that they got their home slices, in their kitchen.
That's
so
fair. That's fair.
But still some good goalies. We'll see what else comes off the table here for the Outlaws. Sorry, just listening to some of the captains talk. Very active here, very secretive of their picks and their scrolls and their clipboards. But captains are working on figuring out who their last picks are going to be. Projecting from here, we still need to see some goalies come off for the for the Outlaws and Jaeger Bombs. Jaeger Bombs will definitely take one on their wheel pick here coming up. Outlaws, they might just risk it here and not have a goalie come off. I'm not sure what their team's looking to pick up here. They've got a couple of defensemen, 1, 2, 3, 4 defensemen maybe with the Outlaws. So technically, I guess like a flex of 5. So Outlaws could pick up a forward. Oh, and they do. They pick up Dom Crane. Congrats, Dom. It'd be nice
Dominator.
to nice to see Dom back. Dom with a different jersey this season since Tactical's not here. But I think Dom has played a few tournaments with some Outlaws jerseys as well. So congrats to him. We're going to see Dom back. With the wheel, we have the Jaeger Bombs taking Hannah. So Justin Hannah joining as a goalie, as our third goalie selected here in the D2 draft. And we'll see what the final pick comes from the Jaeger Bombs on their wheel.
How are we doing over here, fellas?
We did have a trade.
Oh, wow.
The Banana Man himself was traded to Team USA for Brandon Coburn. So we'll make sure we get Kevin out on Saturdays to the Chupa Sniper Academy so we can practice hitting the net if he's on my team again this season. So. Wait, hold on. So does that affect Kevin's draft capital? Because he was traded back 2 positions, so does that lower his earnings? 4? Oreo? Yeah, so Kevin kind of loser of that situation, losing out on some Chupa bucks. All right, 30 seconds left on this last Jaeger Bombs pick, who might need a goalie. Just kidding. He's got a goalie in Hannah. What does Jaeger Bombs need? I think Jaeger Bombs actually might take somebody like
Lots of ginger beards on this broadcast.
There's a lot of ginger on this broadcast. I could see them taking somebody from this, maybe like a John Dean here, like a Ryan Gilly. Actually, looking at this board, is Ash gonna fall to the Outlaws here as the final goalie?
I think he has to, right?
I think that's still a good pickup for the Outlaws, kind of holding out on a goalie till the end. Honestly, as much as the dad of the Crane family complains about his draft spot, I think all 4 goalies are very well rounded. They're very, very good. I think the defensive cores that we're kind of seeing coming up around these guys should be fine. Again, you have, let's see, you have Alex and Alan with Danger Zone. Taking a look at Win, Lose, Booze. They got the core of McGowan and Zimmerman in the back with Sean, and they'll probably play somebody like, I don't know if Seth or, actually, I'm sorry, you have Aaron. Aaron should be a great defenseman there. So, Win, Lose, Booze is a really good defensive core back there, and they have some real, where did Brian Callahan go? Oh, he went to the Outlaws. Oh, interesting.
He's a defenseman, right?
Callahan, yeah.
Or is he more of a flex player?
He's pretty flexible. Brian's got a lot of speed. So a lot of speed around the outside. He's got really good shot, honestly. Sometimes the speed will carry him into a player, so then his shot will be kind of into the person's feet. But I think if Brian can come out of that little slope of shooting a little bit earlier, kind of finding that spot around a player when they're shooting, he'll get a lot more quality shots on that. But Brian works real hard. We see here that the Jaeger Bombs took Neil. Neil will be a great addition actually here to this team. Neil Lewis, the Jaeger Bombs, is the last pick. We have Josh. Josh the last out. That's a good pick actually. I can't even see the full board. So, I see a name selected potentially for Booze, and this would be a great name if it happens. Maybe projected by our own Brad here. Oh, never mind. The cursor's kind of moving around now. So, let's see. We got 2 picks left here in the D2 draft. D3 will be coming up here soon, as noted. Danger Zone, Win, Lose, Booze. He's got, all these teams look pretty good this season. Josh, congrats on moving over to the Jaeger Bombs. So the Jaeger Bombs and the Outlaws teams basically said we'll have the last few picks here. And just remember that picks are not finalized. The teams are not finalized until
It's posted. It's the way it's posted. For sure.
Yeah, it's till the end of the day at least, guys. So, like we already saw D1 a trade for Kevin back to USA to bring him back home where he belongs. I think actually I think Kevin, Penn, and myself have all been drafted by Brennan all for the last like 4 seasons in a row. So it's kind of been fun having that core together when we actually show up. So, shout out to my kid. Apparently my kid's watching, trying to figure out what I'm doing. I'm talking into a microphone, making fun of people. So, we're just having fun. Yeah, you know, we're just saying nice things about people. We're having a good time. We're out here with a lot of good people, a lot of friends.
Good food.
Good
Sponsored
food.
by Pacifico.
It's the other people. You know what they say? Label out so they can't see it.
Yeah, I covered it with my hands.
Oh, nice. All right, so last 2 picks coming in here real fast for D2. We have Riley and Gilly going to the Booze, and we have Caesar Villarreal going to Danger Zone. Congratulations on everybody into D2. Good luck this season. What we'll probably see happen is the Outlaws did not draft a goalie.
Yeah, they took Moretz.
Oh, I didn't see that. Sorry, every other one was everyone else was marked as a G. Steven is no longer complaining on the side since he was taken as the first goalie. So that's an update.
A little bit of an ego boost there.
Yeah, so good luck with everybody. Have fun this season. I'll see you out there. Reffing again. Welcome everybody. Like I said, I'm really excited for D2. Really excited for D3 this season as well. So we'll get rolling over here into the D3 draft here in just a few minutes. If you guys have any questions or anything, please feel free to let us know. Otherwise, we'll see you guys in just a few minutes.
Yeah. What are we doing?
We got our we're gonna get Steven, our top goalie prospect for D2.
Top goalie that went round 8.
Hey, you know, it's not about where you go. Really, what it is about, it's about those captains understanding their draft capital, their understanding what their bankroll is,
You know
and
what?
paying the least amount for the best goalie.
I'm super pumped. It's going to be good.
Honestly, what I'm really happy about, what I want to really talk about, Steven, is I want to give you and the Harder brothers some credit on like the work you guys have done for this league. I remember when you know, talking to some friends that the league was just 20 guys, 15 guys, right? When there were pennies as jerseys, and then going up into going from 2 teams to 4 teams, right? And the growth that was there, right? When that was the first season I played actually with Truffle Shuffle.
Oh yeah.
And you know, it was so much fun having, again, just seeing the growth here in Kyle with roller hockey again here in Central Texas since we lost the rink in Round Rock. But I just want to give like you and the Harder brothers credit on everything you guys have done, both with the city of Kyle, with everything else. Like, we can't thank you guys enough. We love it. You guys are great people, great sports. Mostly on the rink, but all the time off the rink.
Well,
So,
we appreciate all the support from the community. It's been great. I mean, hopefully next season we're going to have even more people. I mean, we've lost a bunch of guys from last season that if they come back, you know, we'll expand to hopefully 6 teams in each division. It'll be great. So this is going to be a good season. It's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, we appreciate the support. We couldn't do it without all the captains that are here and without the community. So it's been awesome.
Yeah, and we'll see some of that growth. I know quite a few people take summer off. One of it being so hot, it's kind of a little hard to play sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know if I got wet just now.
Well, I got wet for a different reason.
Brad just learned that the pool is salt water, so he was trying to drink it. So Truffle Shuffle, that was your captain. Good luck with that. But no, again, Steven, thank you for everything. Good luck this season. Again, your team is paying you the least, almost on their roster, except for
I drafted him.
That's great.
Oh shoot! Am I already?
Oh,
we're going.
You were almost on the clock, so good luck with your volunteers.
Here we go. We're going. I gotta figure this out here.
Good luck this season.
I gotta see who's available.
Change this up.
All right, we'll get another one in here.
Edit this.
Hey, honestly, I'm surprised that Steven's team is not named Diet Coke.
I drank my Diet Coke.
Whoops.
Hey, I'm also a big fan of the name like Voluntold.
Spreadsheet. Yep, we're good. We're good. All right.
This Bree Free lady in the chat.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Thank you.
Yes, Aaron, great jerseys.
Hey,
I still have
Charity.
them.
Special shout out to Charity Winter Road, joining from Denver, Colorado. Oh, fellow Coloradan.
Welcome. That's awesome, man. Thanks. I'm also from Colorado. Basically born and raised. Beautiful up there.
I don't think we're showing you. Hang on. There we go.
Oh, nice. There we are. That's right. You know, since you're here, we'll give you the same, not the same speech, but at least a warm thank you from Kyle Hockey in the community. Just thank you, your brother. We talked to Steven a little bit, but actually, we'll trap Carl at the end.
Today would be considered hot, thanks. It's very hot out here.
It is
And
very hot.
shout out to Matt for wearing this blazer.
It's blazing. No, but thank you again. Thank you for all the work that you and your brother do. You know, you guys put in a lot of work with Kyle Hockey, with Chupacabra Sports, you know, with the travel team, with jerseys, and all sorts of stuff this league needs. The two of you guys with Steven, is the work that you guys do behind the scenes as well is amazing. And there's so much that you guys do for the community and bringing you know, roller hockey back here to Central Texas. So thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Thanks. It's a fun time, fun group.
So
worth it.
The only trophy missing from my cabinet with Chupacabra is a silver trophy.
Valid.
Before we need to go up to gold. So I'm ready.
Valid.
Irvine, awesome.
Oh, another harder. Hey. Danny, still in here, huh? Nice. Yeah, Matt's been killing it. Matt's a trooper.
Thanks, guys. It's better than the chirps that came out the other day. You know, it's all fun and games. We're sure to have fun and have a good time. So, looks like our captains are all settled.
Who's picking first here?
We have the Rangers, so we have Michael Adams selecting first here.
First time KRHL captain, Michael Adams.
And it looks like he's going to follow in the suit of D1, all right? He's going to follow in the suit of taking a goalie first.
Checking our emails.
No, we don't see that. Oh, it looks like one of our captains. I'm sorry, were you the second person to arrive today? Okay, so it looks like our captain, Sean Sharp, doesn't even know who's on the list. I'm sorry, he does have it printed out. So,
Bronk, you want to come in and say a word?
What?
We're going to hand it off to Angier Bronkima, captain of the D2 Danger Zone.
Danger Zone. Welcome to the Danger Zone. You know, we need to get some theme songs before some of the games.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about right before making a selection. You know, just playing Little Kenny Loggins.
Ah, nice, nice choice.
Yeah,
that's funny. Yeah. So we see Adam. We see a goalie going as the first pick for the Rangers here. And then Faye. Congrats, Faye. Faye coming off immediately by Mr. Old Man Crane. So we'll see. That was a very, very snap pick.
they're zipping through it a lot quicker than the rest of us.
Yeah, the first few rounds usually go kind of quick.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens when we kind of get into the deeper rounds a little bit. But Zach, are you skating out? Awesome, Zach. I'm really excited to see this D3 league. Honestly, it's a lot of people that
Zach's picking it up so
kind
quick.
of an intro to hockey, still learning to play, having some fun, and so what's really nice too is you get some people that do have some more skill. They have some more time on whether it's an inline or ice or people transitioning over, and they're really good at playing to the skill level of those around them, not being too much of a bully. But D3 is a lot of fun because it's really about the community and the sport and having a good time.
Some great characters too.
Yeah, and
some great people.
And one of the great things about that's kind of come out of our like learn to skate that's been going on here at Kyle Hockey has been the Hell's Gate tournament that took place in February
Yeah.
had a team put together that is basically one of these D3 teams now, and they came out and they had a lot of fun, had a lot of success. I'm not sure how many pucks Jenny blocked in that tournament by herself, but Jenny was blocking shots all over the place.
Wild.
And they had a lot of fun. They
Took Pat Ortiz.
They had some very close games and lost a very, very close playoff game in that tournament. So I'm really excited to see those guys develop. We see Pat Ortiz taken by Zach, and then the Brahmas, right? So Sean here is on the wheel. Sean immediately taking Mr. Dugard himself, Carl.
Have you seen those Brahmas jerseys? Bright.
They're very
like
bright.
Them. I like
them. They do remind me of the who won D2? It was the Jaeger bombs. You remember the Jaeger bombs jerseys, right? So kind of some questions if they'd use the same pants.
Imagine the pants.
Yeah, I love it. You put a ginger in that orange, they look great.
Oh yeah.
That's why Caleb looks so great this season. So, now what we'll see Justin coming off the board here. So it's a great wheel pick, and then the Capitals are back on the board. So. Welcome. I'm not sure Ortiz Auto Spa. I'm not sure exactly who this is, but here for season Stoke. Welcome. Again, lots of fun. Really, really great people here in the hockey.
Looking forward to watching y'all play.
Yeah, the Kyle hockey community, they're great. So, I mean, the community just goes to show, Kevin letting us come to his house with his lovely backyard that it makes me envious of my backyard.
Again, can't thank him enough. This is a beautiful house, really. Thought I was at a spa.
We have the D1 huddle, kind of some trade talk happening at the pool right now. I think D2's inside
The
getting...
masterminds at work.
D2's inside getting some food, while D3's out here working on the scroll. Oh, all right. So we have Jonathan coming off for the Capitals. And then, Balderrama coming up. So, I think he scored in the championship game. Is that right?
Your memory is better than mine.
Is that right?
All I know is he knows how to play the game.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So the captain insight, the comments being made is that Valderrama knows how to play the game. He's a smart player. So. That's lovely.
I've had him before on a team. Fun to have. Definitely fun to have.
Nice. So congratulations on that. Thank you, James. I appreciate it. It's very hot.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. You got to be cooking in that thing.
Yes. We'll go spend some time with the water hose after this and cool down. Hopefully take the blazer off before that though.
Do a little belly flop in the pool.
Definitely. I have to put the umbrella hat on first, though. We'll break out the umbrella hat in a few minutes and get in the pool. So the Rangers here. We'll see what the Rangers. This is a throwback team again, actually, right? Was that your previous team?
No, it was Space Rangers. It was part of it. It was part of it.
All right.
You know, a little bit of a insider discussion here. So I may be bringing back Space Rangers later as a rebrand. So be on the lookout for that. Oh, hello. And I'm easily distracted by dogs, so great commentary partner.
Yeah, we haven't met the dogs yet. We'll meet the dogs here in a few minutes. But the dogs are fantastic. A couple of big doodles out here. I know one is Remy, Remington. Hey, Remy.
I already forgot the other one.
And the other one is beautiful. I don't know, beautiful.
Ty
with some of the hot sauce. Ty makes some great hot sauce. Really good guy. Ty. Honestly, I don't think there's anybody bad that I can speak about at Kyle Hockey.
Exactly. Yeah, love the community.
Yeah, but Ty's been fun. Ty works hard. He's always asking for feedback on if he should have made a different play here. He's very open to feedback as well. So Ty is always looking to grow, and that's really what we're looking for out of this D3 league. Is we're looking for this is again for beginners or people that are still looking to get better, try to make that transition up a little bit more. Or you know what? It's also fun just to have fun and skate with your friends too, because that's a
I was gonna
blast.
say, great guy to talk to outside the rink too. All the video work he does. Yeah, good taste in music.
You know, we got a lot of musical people here. Maybe
There's a lot of
we'll see,
a lot of really talented people.
We'll see Ryan Adams in this draft. Ryan's also a big metalhead. We'll see Ryan come.
Yeah, speaking of which, just got picked.
Foresight. Steven
All right,
over here picking
played
people
some,
he doesn't want to play against. So that's great.
Should have played some Blink 182 when he made the pick.
Yeah, that would have been great. But the Volunteers picking up Ryan Adams here. So congratulations on that, Ryan. Looking forward to having you back. Enjoy the music. Always enjoy the music. Enjoy the talk about music. You know, another musical guy. We'll see Kid in this draft too, hopefully.
Yeah.
So Steven might have to rename his team the Metalheads.
Metal Militia.
Yes, and maybe we just get like a Frankenstein image or something with just like big bolts.
That'd be pretty killer. Yeah.
Right, we could do something.
Start getting the gears turning.
Aaron not eligible to be a metalhead. Aaron taken in D2. Volunteers are looking solid. Absolutely, Adam. Looks like the Capitals here are going to take Scott. Scott Greason off the board. Congratulations on that to the Capitals and to Scott. So,
that seems like a fun team.
Yeah, so
a lot of these actually.
And you know that's the fun about having a draft format like this is being able to mix up the teams. It's not bringing your own team. What it does is by having a draft format like this in all of your leagues, you prevent a bunch of
shenanigans.
staleness.
Yeah.
You prevent shenanigans. You prevent you still get some rivalry like between the teams throughout the season, but you don't have just like.
You get the chance to play with somebody that you'd be like, hey, you know what? It'd be cool to have them on, play a season with them.
Absolutely. Even though I've played 5 seasons with Penn, Brennan, and Kevin, I'd love to just trip one of them sometimes, but it's all right. It's I can't do it. I mean, I could do it when they're on my team. I guess I wouldn't get penalized.
Yeah, I was gonna say you wouldn't. Yeah.
So maybe one day. But draft format's a lot of fun. It keeps the teams a lot more even.
Yep.
You can still try to keep people together that want to play together that have some good chemistry, which is nice. And that also happens when we see rotating captains and stuff too. Different captains, different people have different mindsets, different priorities, things like that. So.
Definitely.
Oh, welcome,
Something
Ginny.
for everybody.
I do, but not right now.
Yeah, homeboy's got to cool off here.
Yeah, so welcome, Jenny, to the chat. Nice to see Jenny. Jenny, we'll see you here in this draft in a few minutes. Really excited. Round 4 going real fast. So with the wheel, we had Adam Turner and Lucas to the Brahmas, followed very quickly by Jason Kelsey being picked up. Congratulations on that. Jason's a lot of fun to watch. He's been doing really well this year with the Jaeger bombs, and congratulations on that trophy in D2 this season. Anthony Rodriguez.
A-Rod's a good pick. I mean, I played with him a couple of years ago or seasons ago. He's real fun to be around. Good dude.
Yeah, so A-Rod, I've actually known Anthony since Round Rock days when the rink was up there and we were running that rink. Yeah. And so Anthony played on my team for a few seasons up there. A lot of fun. Really good guy.
Another Manor resident. Cheers.
Yeah, I think he changed his helmet this year from like a white or I think he has a blue cage now. Very funny because I heard during when I was reffing one of the games, he was like, it's the blue cage's fault. And you know what? Sometimes it is.
That's why I got rid of the cage. I'm a bubble guy now.
Bubble, big bubble.
Yep.
Big like fishbowl?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can't. I sweat too much. Just like in this blazer. If I had a fishbowl on right now, I'd just be all sweat. Couldn't see it.
I'm a little worried. In the heat of the summer, you get a little bit. See if it fogs up. But hey, we'll see what happens.
All right. So we have the Rangers here on the wheel selecting Andy Martinez. Congratulations. Okay. So we have the Rangers here on. Oh, Commissioners is requesting nachos in the middle of the draft. Hey, how about an applesauce?
Hey, he works. He works hard. We got to keep him happy. Aaron.
All right.
Hey, dental work's not cheap, man. I don't have the best teeth either, and
You know, so talk about hockey community, not just Kyle. So, I was playing in an ice hockey league in San Antonio a few years ago back, and actually, I think Brian Callahan knows the people in this story. So our goalie down there, I can't remember her name now, but she's fantastic. She's a great person, her and her husband. But she's playing goalie for us, and she takes a shot to the cage, and it like indented her front like 4 teeth.
No way.
And this is like 11 o'clock at night. One of the gentlemen on the other team was a dentist, and so he play gets stopped, so he comes over and looks at it, and he's like, "Look, I don't know if the game ended immediately or if it was after the game, but after the game." He took her and her husband and him, and they all went back to his dental office, like a couple miles down from the rink, and then he fixed her dental work for her, like free of charge, just like
that is awesome.
Those are the things that you get from this community.
I love that.
You also have things. Another recent story here is Ricky's store. So I don't know if you know him. So Ricky's a big hockey guy here in Austin. He plays ice, plays inline. And so a few months ago, he had an accident where he had some head trauma. And so he's in the hospital for that. And hockey community banded together, and I think they raised something like almost $40,000 for him.
That's
for
beautiful.
him and his health. So really nice to hear when you have things like that out of just the friends and family that you have in this community. Like it makes lifelong friends.
It's like something I've never seen anywhere else that I played hockey. We're tighter than a lot of other hockey communities. It's awesome to see.
And it's not just here. Like a lot of us have played all over the country. Some of us played all over the world. So being able to, within 5 people kind of almost know anybody through connections is really wonderful.
100%.
Absolutely.
You still play ice hockey?
Some. I try. I love playing both, so I try to play at least once a week. But I haven't been able to make it to some of my games last month or so. What I'm trying to do, actually, I'm trying to get Luke Eberhard on my ice hockey team. So
really?
I'm trying to that'd
be good. Spicy.
Luke would be, we're trying to get an Ice Tubes team. Also looking at who reffed the game, the championship game? Who reffed the championship game? Harlan. I want to get Harlan as well. Okay, well, enough with story time. We'll turn back over here. So we left off. We had Jason Kelsey, Anthony Rodriguez, and Andy. Yep, we knew that one. So the wheel from the Rangers came with Ryan. Ryan, welcome to the Rangers. That's going to be nice for the Rangers. Brian Mattis. Is Brian a forward?
Brian is a forward. He is that dude. He is a dog.
Is he?
He's short, but he can skate.
Hey.
The man is like possessed when he gets a turn in.
Brian, thank you for clarifying that. I remember that it was like after the game or after the skate that they went back and fixed. What was her name? I can't remember her name. But I remember that they fixed her teeth. Just a wonderful story from the community talking about
amazing story.
People always being willing to help each other, whether they're having good days or bad days, whether it's at hockey or out of hockey. It's absolutely wonderful. So,
let's see here. William Schwartz to Brahmas and Kid, the legend.
Yeah, so let's see. Catching up, we have Brian Mattis to the Volunteers, Ryan to the Capitals, and then we have William to the Brahmas with Kid. So, Kid, I'm sorry you don't get to join the Metalheads, but I love talking music with Kid. Kid is great. Kid's always out, coming out on nights that even he's not playing to help us take care of the rink.
Does so much for the rink.
Absolutely. And so followed by Kid was Jordan Rodriguez to the Capitals. Big old John Dean to the Volunteers. My favorite thing about John this season had to be his jersey.
Yeah.
Because his jersey had his full name on it.
Really?
It did.
I didn't even notice that.
It absolutely did. His jersey actually said John Dean, and I loved it.
The attention to detail. I love that.
I love that. And, we lots of conversations back and forth of does he go by John? Is that his name? Or is it a nickname? Or And I think the story was just he filled out the name box as his full name. So
Just copy paste.
that's awesome, and I love it. Yeah, his jersey saying John Dean on it, absolutely beautiful.
Right on.
Yep. So then we have Matthew and Robbie to the
Uh-huh.
Rangers. So the wheel coming through here nice for the Rangers. And then it looks like the Volunteers probably looking to save some money on carpooling by taking his kid to the game. But he doesn't want to sub for himself, so he picks up Ash as the goalie for the Volunteers here. You know, the Volunteers looking pretty solid.
Yeah, they are.
You got Steven Faybalder. You know, I don't know if we can. I think the Volunteers might be kind of the team to beat here this season, but we'll see how things roll out the rest of this draft, and you know anything can happen in the season. So.
Yeah, I still say that. Yeah, there's a lot of fun-looking teams right here. Yeah, the way everything's built.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
you know, Aaron. I agree with Aaron here in chat. Hockey being a second family is for sure. I know that Aaron, he and his family went through some sadness at the end of the year last year, and honestly, some funny stories that came out of that sadness, though. But again, Aaron always out here to talk to people and help them again when they have good days and bad days. So thank you, Aaron.
You're the man.
Oh, it was Stoss. There you go, Brian. Anastasia is who we were talking about.
Ah.
So Stoss is the
Little
one.
shout
the
out
goalie.
there, yeah.
Yeah. So Stoss is the goalie. She's awesome, man. She's like 4'0" nothing.
Really?
If she was, just a little bit taller, then she'd actually cover the whole net. But she is
Goes up to
so.
the crossbar.
Yeah, she is so fast, and Brian can talk to this. That Stoss is so fast laterally, and her positioning is so good.
Yeah.
She is such a great goalie, and she's good people too.
Love it.
And her significant other Derek's also really good people.
Yeah.
Derek's got some nice flow, like both of our Lances actually. Some nice hair flow. But good guy. Those guys are all fun playing out. They're all ice guys down in San Antonio.
Yeah, we got Lance over here pulling up the feed.
Jenny, going back, I do see we always need more coaches, especially with our youth program. I can't talk to the numbers, but just watching the growth of the youth program the last couple of years has been fantastic. Seeing them put together, starting from just a few teams, also learn to skate to different age groups now, to working on some travel teams as well, things like that. But the youth program is absolutely amazing. The coaches are lovely.
Huge thanks to those guys volunteering.
Absolutely, lots of fun comes into the youth program here in Kyle Hockey, and honestly, we couldn't do a lot of it without the parents and volunteers that help us.
Growing the next wave of Kyle snipers, Top Guns.
Top Guns for the danger zone.
Yeah. Watch out, guys! I'm on a roll. I'm gonna start quoting the movie now. Yeah. Growing the next wave of Kyle hockey players. It's gonna be fun to watch.
Steven, you did get a personal thank you from Faye earlier, by the way. Okay, so what we missed here was Craig Phillips, Philip Craig. Is that backwards?
Am I?
I'm not sure. Zach was ready to roll on the stack.
We'll check on that one. All right. All right. So we have Philip Craig.
Is that Austin Hammond?
And then we have, Austin Hammond going to the Brahmas, folled by Ash Montgomery. And then Augie being taken by the Capitals as well, right? So, is Augie a forward? Is that on the... As both? Okay. We'll apparently that means he's playing defense if you're listed as both. So, we see where Zach... Yeah, I do kind of looking at these teams. I think the Capitals might need to pick up a few more defensemen here in the next few rounds. So I think that's where
Very
Augie...
forward heavy. Just keep the puck in the forward zone. Just keep attacking. That's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, really, the Capitals only have one more pick though, because I don't think they have a goalie here. Did we see? I don't know who. Okay, we have Josh Barrow still on the board. Let's see. I know that Sean is playing goalie for the Brahmas.
Yeah.
The Volunteers already have Craig. So it looks like Zach might be playing goalie for himself if he doesn't pick one up. It's a joke. We see that since the Diet Coke has run out, the jokes have apparently not hitting as hard. Augie is just big. Put him wherever. That's what I like to hear.
Sounds like a screenplay to me.
Yeah. So we got Brooks coming in for the Volunteers.
Chris Gearing going.
Nice. That's I've not seen
Off of
Chris
the
in a while,
Rangers.
so it'll be nice to see him joining us again. We have Steven. Steven's on the clock. Lots of conversations taken away at the draft table tonight. It looks like Brian has kindly lent his scroll of players to Zach for the draft. We're going to give one more special thanks to our host.
The man, the myth, the legend.
This beautiful bearded man right here. And I've never noticed the predator on your leg. Predator character.
Such a sick tat.
Kind of. You can kind of. If I probably got closer, I could, but the blazer's very tight. Very tight the shoulders. That's beautiful, though. We're just gonna go ahead and. We'll do the thigh show on a different YouTube channel later.
And the meeting of the minds still continues.
Yeah. Looks like we lost
Kaiser?
Lance to the cushions out there.
Yeah, y'all lost Lance and you're stuck with me. Sorry, y'all.
Oh, big pickup on the Volunteers. Christopher Kaiser. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, feel free to check out all of the jerseys. Oh, you know what? Actually, Caleb did link the jerseys. Awesome.
did?
We'll take a look at the jerseys after this. We'll go through all the jerseys
Beautiful.
one more time. Yeah, we'll put them on camera afterwards. Jerseys are absolutely beautiful. I've loved that the Chupacabra Sports has been working on finding the right material that's not too hot.
Not going to kill us in the heat.
Exactly, but not too cold either. All you need is a light jacket for those breezy days.
Great draft, boys.
Thanks.
Job well done.
Sean. Oh, Sean's picks are already in. Look, we don't even see him anymore. But Sean picking up Warwick and Rick as the last wheel picks. Josh Rare coming in as the Capitals, real fast here in the last round.
Hey, y'all were flying.
Is that Shayna? Is that pronounced right? I'm gonna go with Shayna. Please tell me if I'm wrong. I'm still learning how to read. And then we'll have the final pick of the draft here in just a minute with our D3 rounding out to be for the Rangers. Oh, is that it? There's
All
no more
done.
picks?
Yeah.
Oh, we
Over.
are done. I apologize. So look, there might be one more. What? So there's one more spot in the league left for. Oh, we already got Brian, right? Oh yeah, Brian's already in. All right, never mind then. Sweet. Well, thank you guys. This rounds out our D3. Can't see round 10. We will adjust round 10, but round 10 was Rick Odom to the Brahmas, Josh Barra to the Capitals, and then Shayna Kashuba to the Volunteers. Those are the last three picks in our draft.
Before we get off of this thing, huge shout out to our hosts. These beauties kept it together.
What's up, chat? W's in the chat.
As the
W's
Brahmas,
in the chat.
best jerseys in the league.
Yeah, we'll
We're
bring
gonna
up the
bring
jerseys.
Yeah,
here in
Brahmas
just a
are
minute.
killer.
We just want to say again thank you to Kyle Hockey, the city of Kyle. Get some of our captains in here eventually. Lots of fun. We'll see how the draft. Yeah, we definitely need more goalies.
Yeah.
Always need more goalies. Always need more volunteers.
If you feel like being shot at, with pucks, just, let us know.
Play defense.
Shout out to OBS making this fairly simple to set up.
I'll train you guys in net if you guys want.
Caleb
I'm
with the only
terrible,
W's.
but
Awesome. Thanks, guys. We'll make sure the rosters are posted. Post any additional trades. Again, thank you guys for everything else today. It's lots of fun. We'll make sure we try to iterate this and have a little bit better production next time. So thanks, guys. We'll
Hey,
let you guys go.
I thought the first round.
And I will probably be home within the next 2 hours if my wife is still listening.
Commish, you want to say any words?
Love you.
Closing statements.
Yeah,
And
you have any
now,
closing statements?
Oh yeah.
a
thanks
word
everyone
from our
for-
commissioner.
Thanks everyone who joined. I'm not the commissioner. He's coming.
We do need to get the commissioner in here still.
I was gonna say he's on the way. He's on the way.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go. Join us in here. So we'll start off with you know,
We're
like,
on here.
well, start off with you. We already talked to the other two.
All right.
So the first thing, we talked to Steven earlier, talked to your brother as well, but we want to say thank you. Like, thank you for all the work that you, your brother, and Steven do for Kyle hockey community, for hockey here in Central Texas, like Chupacabras. You guys do a lot, lift a lot of weight when you're not here, so thank you guys for all that.
No, it's at the end of the day, it's a selfish endeavor because I want somewhere to play hockey. So,
I completely agree
yeah,
with that. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's all selfishness. So.
Absolutely, and losing the rink a few years aw during COVID in Round Rock was kind of hard. I mean, I personally was driving 2 hours every week to play from Canyon Lake, but having a little bit closer, it's like 20 minutes from my house now is so much fun.
Yeah.
City of Kyle coming through and helping us with this, and not only helping us get it started, but committing to help us grow it over the years, right? Growing a youth program, things like that. So.
Yeah, Mayor Travis over at City of Kyle has been a huge supporter of us for a long time, which is awesome. And then all the guys that are on the current city council too, like they met with us a few months ago and seemed really excited. So definitely, it's really important that we have their backing to kind of help this thing grow. And like, who knows, you know, with their involvement, you know, you never know what it could be eventually become. But you know, we have a really good base of people that are at the rink every night that make this thing happen, and it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome to be a part of. For sure.
It's so much fun. You know, taking a side step real quick. I know that Chupacabras, you know, being able to bring home that Winter Nationals win, and then gifting that jersey to the city council and that sits in city, that's just immortalized my mind. Now I love it. It's beautiful. Is it a yellow one? Is it a black jersey?
It's the yellow jersey. It was only worn for that Winter Nets tournament, so only the guys on the team have it. Nobody else really has it. And then it's hanging up in the main conference room at City Hall, which is
beautiful.
Like when we walked in the other day and it was just sitting there. I was like, oh, that's wild.
That's awesome. So you know, hopefully we can add some more pictures. Or trophies or jerseys to those walls over the years. That'll be awesome. Yeah. Maybe even some of the youth jerseys or something once we get that rolling some more. So that's awesome. I know that Chupacabras have some big tournaments coming up this summer with Wish Cup. Followed very closely in July by Nationals, right? We have Narch Nationals and back in California again. And then we'll see how the rest of the year kind of rounds out from there.
Yeah, tournaments always pop up, and luckily, like, we have an awesome roster of guys, and like pretty much everyone wants to travel. So it's really cool.
You know, again, talking about the growth of just hockey here, right? Yeah. Chupacabra started with one team. Chupacabra now travels with, and it can travel with 3 teams, almost 4 teams sometimes to some of these tournaments. Take care, buddy. And then, you know, then looking at just Kyle hockey, right? Starting as 2 teams with pennies, going to 4 teams where it was the mixed league, right? Now going from that into 2 divisions, D1, D2, expanding from 4 teams in D2 to 8 teams, right? And then now we're going from 12 teams in the league. I'm sorry, 10 teams in the league to 12 across 3 divisions. It's just amazing to see like the work that you guys have put in and the growth from the community too.
Yeah, I mean, it really says a lot about the community and like just how cool of a place it is to hang out. Because like in anyone's right mind, like playing roller hockey in 100 degrees doesn't sound fun, and honestly, like it's not that fun. But like just be able to hang out with the guys that are there, and like not having locker rooms is actually kind of like a subtle thing that brings everybody together. Like both teams are getting dressed with each other and chilling, and it happens every night. So it just says a lot about, and like the captains that we have too. Like we have 12 captains now, and like I was telling them before the draft started, like they're the backbone of the league, right? Like they're the guys that are talking to these guys every day, and so I don't have to deal with a lot of their problems. But the captains kind of deflect from that, but they are the backbone of the league, and like they make all this happen too. So, and volunteer refs are another big thing of that too, and I know you're heavily involved with that. It's like everyone knows that our refs are volunteers, so then people aren't just like losing their minds on the refs all the time, which just like makes the whole culture a lot better. So, and obviously
people like cross wires and like that happens, but you're able to talk to the ref right after, and he's your buddy, right?
Exactly. And this specifically coming from two of the biggest goons in the league sometimes. Probably definitely the biggest penalty minutes when it comes to travel. But again, a lot of that just goes into just a lot of heart in the game, making sure that we're trying to put our teams in a position to be in the right spot, not taking bad penalties, not taking aggressive penalties. But definitely disagree with the angle of them sometimes.
Thanks for carrying the show today.
It was a lot of fun.
It was fun listening to it from over there. Like I'm excited to watch it back and like listen to it.
I'm not. I don't know if I will. Maybe the beginning. Lance was a lot of fun. Lance has a lot of banter.
Yeah.
Special shout out to my wife who let me come out today. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
But I'm really excited for the league again this year. Again, just like you said, some guys don't come out during the summer because it is so hot. Like if we could have the city to give us a water hose to shower sometimes, maybe that'd be nice.
We gotta go to that water park down the.
I don't think the water park is open at 11 o'clock at night, but that'd be great. I've thought about it on some hot nights. I know some of the things that we lose out on some of the players too is we compete with ice hockey, we compete with different nights of the week that we're not able to get, but we still get those guys for tournaments and drop-ins. That's another thing we have is drop-ins. So it's still nice to be able to see guys on Mondays or Saturdays or things like that when they are able to come out. So.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like obviously we take who we can get, but like we've had a pretty good track record of retention too. Of when guys show up, they stick around just because it's an awesome group to hang out with and a really cool place to play when you think about it. And for the roller hockey nerds like I was growing up, like it's the only place to play within 3 hours. So we do kind of trap some people in too with being the only rink in the Austin area.
Yeah,
so
and
it's kind of nice.
I know a lot of people that travel more than an hour to get here. Outside of traffic, like that is an hour distance. That is an hour and 20 minutes distance just to get here. Whether that's from Lago Vista or San Antonio or
the San Antonio guys are huge for our league.
Absolutely.
Just like once they started coming up, it's probably like a third of our league at this point. So
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's unreal.
And then I know that like Brandy was another one that comes from out in the sticks. So it's really nice to get a bunch of those people that want to play that enjoy it. So
is anyone still even watching this?
No idea, but we're having fun.
We are having fun.
Anyways,
awesome.
it's for the memories.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thanks,
dude.
buddy.
Thank
Take care.
you so
Have
much.
a great day.
Have a good sign off.
Thanks. Awesome. Well,
thanks for watching, everybody.
That's it for the rest of us, man. I hope everybody has a great season. Enjoy your summer. Be safe. Put some sunscreen on. I'm gonna go grab the umbrella hat and jump in the pool. So thanks, guys. Have fun.